a lot of people have been talking about this game. All I know is that it's a puzzle game. So let's just get right into it, shall we? Keyboard. No, I don't know anything else besides this puzzle game. Maybe I don't even know. I don't even know if that's true. Let's see. It was a dark and stormy night. Google Bomb present. In association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Interesting. That?
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Just give it away.
In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I like the premise. Blueprints. Oh, I get it now. Blueprint. Okay, that's smart. I like it. Day 1. All right. So I gotta find the 46th room. How hard can it be? Oh, I'm here. Okay. I'm just gonna use keyboard and mouse. Okay. Are these the blueprints? Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Alright, got it. Got to press tab. Okay. Call it a day. I'm just gonna go to bed. The antechamber? Okay, I'm in the entrance hall right now. Wait. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only 45, but there's apparently another one. Okay. And of my death. Okay, well, you're dead. Welcome, Simon. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits, the young boy, and I hope to provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules on this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which rooms lie beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Okay. So I'm not allowed to stay overnight. Is it already... Wow. Just look. Time moving. Is there zoom? No. You can't go off the estate, but it never said I could go around it. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going in. Oh. I can only step so many times in a day. Select a room to draft. Ooh, a closet. This is a closet. It's a dead end also. Metal detector, greater chance of finding keys and coins. Interesting. A key. Alright. Searching the city can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one step. When you no longer have any success, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Oh, so me walking outside was actually a bad idea. Whatever. Corridor is always left unlocked. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'll go with the... let's go to a den because that opens more doors. I feel like I don't want to run out of doors this early on. And it just makes sense. A gem? Alright, I have a gem. Do I don't want that to be a corridor, do I? No, I don't want it to be that either. I don't think it... Because if I look at the map right now... Oh, there's some space. But it couldn't go... It could not go into that room because that's already a closet, dog. Alright. Yes. Is there anything in this room? No, it doesn't say there's anything in this room. So this is a waste of a room to have. And I just blocked off. Oh, so I already messed up. Okay, got it. I already messed up. Okay, so I need a bedroom with and hallway. Hallway would be best right here. Oh, there you go. Okay. There's some room back here. Right, okay, so you would have to open left. Whatever I do. Okay, pantry. Ooh, a storage room. Okay, let's do storage room. What do I do with all these keys and stuff, though? spare room. A guest room? No, but that would be a dead end. That would actually be a dead end. I guess a courtroom. A gym is required to have a courtroom. I think I have a gem. Like by electronic key card. A sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Ooh. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. It needs to open. Okay, a bedroom could work. Patio? What does that mean? Spread gems in each green room. Would that mean I would get a gem back in here? Because I'm already at a dead end. I'm already like running out of places. Lavatory was definitely wrong play. I think. Let's just see what this is, because like I don't see a downside to this. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With the shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Got it. And I don't have a shovel. Ooh, not the key though. Key. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Can I break the propane? So there's not a gem in here. Oh, there was a gem. Okay. So I just got my gems back for the 2 green rooms from that one room. Oh, I need to stop backtracking. I'm wasting. Ugh. You're more likely to draw while drafting. But I need. It has to be a pantry because then I'm gonna hit a dead end. Banana? Ooh, good. What is this? Please pick up Brigitte. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the. Oh, that was the change. So there's like more food around here. None of these drawers are open. I can't go up the ladder, right? Okay. So what do I do when I run out of utility? Breaker room. Breaker room. I don't know, but this is a puzzle. Ooh. Food sale. I'm doing fine stepwise. Breaker room seemed interesting, but this says piece of a puzzle. Blue box is empty. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. So the blue box is empty. Wait, does that mean that's lying? Is true. This is the blue box, which means that's telling the truth. We don't know if this is lying or not. Where's the key? Ah, darn it. I didn't get to see what I had. A component of the parlor game. Great, well, I could have figured that out. Apple. Yum. Dear Bet, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Eldons this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had mentioned that to you, a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different color. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time. And I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests, should you be inclined to play this game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are always empty. Okay. Genius time, Hayden. Okay, so only one is telling the truth. That one, this is the blue box, is the one telling the truth. It's true. The blue box is empty. Now, that's not telling a lie, so that's telling a lie. So that's empty. But how do we deduct which one of those is the one that has the prize? True. Does that mean the blue box has the prize? Let me read this again. Oh, coin. Yum. It says at least. It says at least. So it could be two. But the other one also could be lying. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. So... like, we know this is telling the truth. This box is blue. We can see that. Thank you. We know this one's lying. Right? Blue box is empty. Wait, do we know it's lying, though? It says the blue box is true. But, so we both know this is true. So, we know that this is empty. We know that this one is empty. No, we know this one's lying. Oh, so the treasure's in the blue box. I'm a freaking idiot. I was way overthinking. We know the other one's lying. Yeah. Man, I overthought that. I should have just picked the blue box. I knew that. Wait, I just once it clicked that the door is locked. Use. I have a lot of keys. View tree of all items currently in the house. Ooh. Yeah, and that has the most doors. Wait, how far are we getting in here? Ooh, we're on the right. I thought we were in the middle. We're on the right side. Security room. Ooh, cutscene. I want to be quiet. Wow. That's me. Gonna show me moving around. No. Okay. Blue memos true, red memos lies. Do we need the... wait, let's say the truth first. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant. Okay, so it's locked and you need access levers to grant access. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be treated as morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computers. Okay, that does not concern me. I'm trying to find this room. Okay. So as I progress upwards, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need like a key card or something. Should I go back down to the core? Ooh, backtracking would cost me a lot of steps. It would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and I can't really afford that right now. So we keep plugging along. Why would I want that? Lose half your steps? I'm gonna go with the chapel. Ooh. But that kind of cuts off a lot of my passageway. I think a passage right here would be the best option. For right now anyways, I think passageway is my best option. Yeah. Requires 2 gems. I have 2 gems. Yeah, I think that's my best option. Okay. And it's just a passage. 5. Okay, I want to backtrack a little bit. Again, another weight room. Why would I want that? A nursery. That stunt my progress permanently. But I can always go that way. Yeah, that's fine. I now have no gems though. That's a problem. Okay, but I now have. Hold on, I just said I could pick up something. I'm delusional. Okay. Nothing in the nursery. Worth noting. That's a sick dragon, by the way. Sick dragon. What are you? Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans. I like that. I like the sound of that. Ooh, bedtime story. Yo, it's me. The red but I'm the blue prince. I'm the blue prince. I don't care about the red prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toe to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near to you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his room, the red book he just read. We just read. Wow. Is there gonna be, but I'm the blue prince. This doesn't involve me. Okay. I know. Panel. So if I ever come across a trunk, I can slam it with my sledgehammer. Don't forget that while drafting. You will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans? That just sounds bad. Why would I want that? I can go to the boiler. Oh. Alright, corridor it is. maybe there's a gem in the corridor. Who knows? There might be something in here. The hat. Okay, there's nothing in here. Should I go back? I kind of messed up. I don't know why I want that though. If I enter the chapel, that would be my last room that way. So, the West Wing Hall, walk-in closet, 4 item. No, I don't have a gem. Damn. All right, you take a coin for the chapel of what? The broom angel, the pizza maker, the farmer. What is that? Is that a baton? the soldier, the maid, and another farmer. Wait, this is one. Oh, and the knight. The knight. Very, very holy knight. Holy knight. Okay. Door is locked. I will use a key. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Or another bedroom would be fine. I've been getting a lot of spare room options. Maybe just a spare room. Let's continue downwards. Yeah, bedroom. Let's have a bedroom, shall we? Okay, there's something in this chest. I have the sledgehammer! Yes! I would rather have gems, but I will take your coins. I will take them. Oh, do all the bedrooms have books? That's awesome. Greeting from Reddington. Red again. A lot of red. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to walk all the way through these doors. Okay, I can go in here. Another key? Yeah, no. Alright, no. I'm not gonna use a key on this room. Yeah, I know I had to backtrack. Did I read this book? No? Okay. Alright. Use a key. Garage. West Wing Hall or spare room. I might just go with the spare room. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the spare room. I'm running out of stuff. Alright, spare rooms actually just have nothing. It's very dead in here. A nook would give me another key. But that... I have a feeling that something good is in here. I just had that feeling. Oh yeah, all my steps are up. So upstepped right now. I'm so up my steps. Bunk bed. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Guest room. You may draw a new footprint while drafting in this room. I don't have any gems though. Okay, I might have to use the guest room and just walk all the way back. Or 2 bedrooms. Bedrooms only give me 2. So the guest room would give me the most. That's what you're saying. Oh yeah. There's something in here too. Key. Oh heck yeah. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly.